I just see the Most High just lets us know who we are today, because we can get angry and kind of, we can act selfish, and we can just you look back at our forefathers, they actually done the same thing. So not saying that that we right and conducting ourselves that way, but we're just saying we can just look back and look at examples of how our forefathers actually did, and kind of try to learn from it.
Hallelujah. And also not just another notable difference between the two. Job was wanting to die because of what was happening to him.
Right.
Jonah really wanted to die because he didn't want to go down there and save nobody else. He said, I'd rather go down there and die than save those wicked people, or we perceive to be wicked. So, anybody else? We have not. Let us turn to the book of Psalms, 2nd chapter. I thought we finished it, Jeff. I think we finished. We read on.
No, I thought we had a couple verses, because I thought we kind of asked that question about Rome before we got to the last one or last two, something like that, I thought.
No, but maybe I thought we did read on through it. But don't hurt. This is a beautiful psalm here, one of my favorites. And we can read it as many times as we need to. I don't have a problem with it. So let's look at Psalms, the 1st chapter and 1st verse.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the unrighteous, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful.
So starting out here, the Creator letting you know that, or the psalmist is letting you know here that, when you basically do like Job did, eschew evil, stay out of the way of the wicked and the unrighteous. The Creator said, well, you would be blessed because you will walk, because you're not walking in the counsel of the wicked, nor stand in the way of the sinners, nor sit in the seat of the scornful. Go ahead.
But his delight is in the law of Yah, and in the law he does meditate day and night.
And this is gonna be his delight, because and one reason that he's not gonna be walking in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of the sin, nor sits in the seat of the scornful. Why? Because he what? Delight. He does delight in the law. And we know that the law tell us not to what? Tell us how to be righteous, don't it? Tell us what's wicked. So we can discern between the two. So we can choose righteousness. So we can choose good and not evil. Life and not death. But his delight is in the law of Yah. And he said his delight, which means he what? Love it. He loves the law of Yah. She loves the law of Yah. They delight in it. It's something that brings them joy. To wake up and study the words of the Creator. To go to sleep by the words of the Creator. To just even think about it. And a lot of times it's not even just reading the book or studying reading page chapter 1, chapter 2, but it's just thinking about this law of Yah. Thinking about how good it is. And it's just on your mind all the time. Even when you're out there, you're at work, you see things that shouldn't be, that you see your brothers and your sisters out there committing all these sins. When you're on your way here, and you see people out there working, washing cars and cutting yards and whatever they're doing, and you're just thinking about, well, man, wouldn't it be beautiful if everybody was serving the Creator now, or going to hear the words of the Most High. And when we see them, we're thinking about, what would happen to them if they were, if we was in a land and they were doing those things. Just thinking about it, meditating on the law and things like that. And it says, but his delight is in the law of Yah, and his law does he what? Meditate day and night. He always thinking about it. Wake up in the middle of the night and the law is on your mind. Sometimes you can't sleep and you wake up and you have to read a few scriptures to be able to go back to sleep, to be at peace, to go back to sleep.
what's okay to be around and what's not. You know, it's not so much as you know, don't really like that person, stuff like that or whatever, but when you know their ways and you trying to, like Job said, you know, avoid evil.
Well, I mean, yeah, you have to. I mean, no matter how much you may love a person or how much, you know, you might have grew up with them and things like that. But sometimes if they ain't doing right, they ain't living right. Sometimes you got to separate yourself from them. And even, you know, whether they may not be, this might be your brothers in here. Sometimes you know they ain't doing right. It may be, you know, you might love to hang out with them, but a lot of times you have to, just like I say, you have to separate yourself because they might teach some of the things that you know you when you by yourself or you around when you by yourself that you may not think about doing. But you know, but when you get around them, they may cause you to do something that you probably wouldn't normally do, or it may get you out of they may have you out of your character. You know, may not have your spirit at ease or at peace. So yeah, you do have to. I mean, it ain't that you're not loving your brother or anything like that, because of course you done already told them, well, we shouldn't be doing this, or you shouldn't be doing that, or you shouldn't be like that, or whatever the case may be. And you didn't gave them their warning, and you just got to separate yourself from them, because you got Coretta don't want you to be around wickedness or around unrighteousness. That's why I said Job would have skewed you. You think he didn't probably have people that he cared for that, you know, that wasn't doing right? But Job, you know, he didn't allow it to come around.
So like even like with your parents, you know, you might be in the law, but you know, your parents might not be. And not that you don't, you know, go and see them, you know, or talk to them and stuff like that. But, you know, should you be careful about, you know, maybe the counsel that you would get from them, you know, if you know that it's not, you know, of the law.
Well, yeah, you definitely should be. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying, you know, when it was saying about walking in the counsel of the, you know, unrighteous. You know, 'cause how we go to our parents, you know, for counsel, you know, about our problems sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it might not be with the Most High.
Well, you definitely should be, you know, weary or careful about the counsel you're taking from anyone that don't do or know the words of the law of Yah, because they may tell you, I'll just use this as an example. You may go to your parent and you know and just say, just for example, you know, your parent, your mother or your father may have, you know, stepped out on your mama, and then you see, and you as a woman going to your mother, and you asking for advice. She may tell you, well, you need to, and you might think your husband is doing the same thing, or whatever the case may be. And she may tell you, well, you need to get him back by going, you know, going out on him. You know, that's how you get your payback. Well, of course, you know that's not righteous counsel. You know, you don't want to go to anybody that's going to give you no counsel like that. But yeah, you should. I mean, a lot of times you can't. Well, I'm gonna say it just like that. You shouldn't go to people that basically don't know the law, because they may not give you the right counsel. Even some people, and I'm gonna even say it like this: you got folks in the law that shouldn't be giving counsel. They tell you the wrong things all the time. You know, and you got to examine those things too. Because somebody might tell you it's okay to go, you know, approach somebody, or this, whatever the case may be, or how to handle this situation, but you know it may not be right. You know, everybody shouldn't give counsel, but you definitely shouldn't. I mean, I don't believe that you should seek counsel from anyone that's. I mean, like I said, you got people that's not in the law that can give good counsel, but you got to be able to discern too whether it's, you know, of the law and not. Of course, if they tell you to go cheat on your husband, you know that's not right. You don't want to take no counsel like that.
If you know the law, you know when they tell you somebody is outside the law.
Yeah, if you know the law.
Yeah, you know the law. But she wouldn't be asking that question if she didn't know the law.
What?
If it would be asking that question if she didn't know the law, because that's why she asking that question when she hang around folks if you in the law. And I get counsel from them if you're in the law and they give you wrong counsel. So you know the law, you know they give you wrong counsel.
Mm-hmm. So fair.
Oh, that's,
Hmm.
that's the,
All right.
Verse 3. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that
Yeah.
bringeth
Go ahead.
forth his shall also not shall his least also shall not wither, and whatsoever he does, he shall prosper.
So this person that, and it's kind of telling you, it's kind of giving you step by step how you should conduct yourself, how you should live. Because the first is letting you know that if you want to be blessed, or the man that's blessed, he's not what? Walking in the counsel of the wicked is. He's not taking counsel from wicked people, like some people do, and like a lot of us, we go to, like I said, and not to say your parents or anything like that, but we choose counsel, we take counsel from the wrong people, and it's just simple as that. You got to look at how the person living their life. But this person, the person that's blessed, is not walking in the counsel of the wicked. So when the wicked tell them something, even if you're taking counsel from them, you got to be able to discern whether it's right or wrong. And you don't do it just because they say it, do it. When they said walking in, that means you actually done took that wicked counsel. You done followed that wicked counsel. Nor what stands in the way of the sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. So, first of all, this is how you bless. This is a man that blessed. And then not only is he blessed because he's not what? He's not walking in the way of not walking in the counsel of the wicked. But then guess what? He delight in the law of Yah. Because see, he know the law. So he know that when I said go murder this man since he took something from you, they know that's wrong, right? Because they delighted in the law of Yah. And they thinking about it all the time. They meditating it on it day and night. And then this person, not only because you meditating in the day, you delighting in the law of Yah, you loving the law of Yah. It's like this day should be a what? The Sabbath day should be a delight unto us. We should love this day. We ain't got no business walking, waiting for the sun to go down, rushing the sun to go down, because we want to go out and do something, that night, or whatever the case may be. Because we tired, because I can't do nothing. I can't wait till the sun go down. We got to go what? It's supposed to be a delight. The Sabbath's supposed to be a delight unto us. It's a day the Creator gave us a rest from work. But see, a lot of us delight in the night after the Sabbath, don't we? More than what we do the Sabbath. We ain't looking forward to this. As soon as the Sabbath, you can't wait till next week. You can't wait till the end of the next week so you can enjoy the same day again. It's opposite, ain't it? Man, it's getting closer to the Sabbath. That's the day everybody doing everything. I want to go out to the game tonight myself. I just can't wait till the sun go down. But we ain't delighting in the Sabbath or delighting in the law of Yah. Because we actually despise the law of Yah, don't we? Because we don't keep the Sabbath. We don't keep the commandment like we should. We're not delighting in the law. But when you do, you're going to be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, which means you're going to be just blessed. You're going to be full of riches, full of everything that you need. See, this tree that's planted by rivers of water is always getting this water in. It ain't never thirsty. It's green, and it's bright green. And then it's not withered, is it? And then it's bearing its fruit in the season. When it's time for it to prosper and to have and to bear its fruit, then it doesn't it? It ain't late coming in. And when it bears fruit, it ain't size of supposed to have an apple tree when you're eating like you're eating a grape. It's growing. It's flourishing. And his leaf also should not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. So whatever you put your hands to do is going to prosper. Look at folks and be like, man, they can't do nothing wrong here. They always prosper. Well, maybe because they delighted in the law of Yah. Maybe because they love Yah and they meditate in the day and night. And the Creator just continually blessing. And we don't even appreciate, Creator bless us every day. A lot of things that we didn't even ask for. We have things that we don't, we don't ask for things we want. And we don't even thank the Creator. That's the Creator just continually blessing us, showing us that He loves us. But we don't show Him that we love Him the way we should. Because we take the Creator for granted. I know I do. Because the Creator I've been blessed so much that I don't even know if I'm worthy of the blessing that I got. This Creator done gave me. But when they give them to me, a lot of times I don't even think I thank Him like I should. Or praise and give Him the praise, because it ain't nobody else giving it to me, ain't nobody but Him. But do I honor? Do I give Him the praise that He deserves? But the unrighteous are what?
The wicked are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind drives away.
These things so dry, you know. You know, watch them old westerns with them little tumbleweeds just rolling across the desert or whatever it is. This is what the wicked like. You know, it just blow, and the wicked just get blown away though. Like a dry leaf. And we think, you know, we see people, the wicked, prospering just a little bit. We think they doing something, but they ain't gonna prosper for long. They ain't gonna be around for long. They gonna next thing you know, you're gonna be one. I wonder what happened to such. So they used to have this. They used to have that. Well, that don't last long. The wicked don't ever prosper for long. Go ahead. You got a comment?
Trump full of money when the police take pull him down. He got all in that police take it and go on with it.
Take it all. Man, see.
He ain't got nothing.
Nah, he ain't got nothing.
He can't hire a lawyer then.
And then when they give him a lawyer, the lawyer is on the team of the state, of the prosecutor. Go ahead. Who paying their check? Who writing in the check? Or public defender? How they get paid? You don't think about that, dude. Go ahead.
Therefore, the wicked shall not stand in judgment, nor the sinner in the congregation of the righteous. Well, y'all know
So the wicked shall not withstand in judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. So when it's time for judgment, they ain't gonna be able to what? Stand for what they did, are they? Ain't gonna be around for the things that they've done, are they? And the Creator ain't gonna have no what? Sinners in the congregation of the righteous, are they? For one, the righteous ain't gonna have no sinners amongst them. Cause they gonna kick them out. They gonna skew them. They gonna shun them.
So that kind of goes with Ezekiel the 20th chapter.
Exactly. Because see, everybody gonna come out, ain't it? Creator gonna deliver all of us, ain't it? But everybody ain't gonna make it into the land. He gonna what? He gonna purge out the rebels, ain't it? Turn to Ezekiel the 20th chapter. I know y'all said we can't never get through these chapters, but it's Bible class and all this is food for thought, and it's good. It's good food. It's good knowledge.
so I know where you're going, it's still good.
Hallelujah. Ezekiel the 20th chapter, and then we'll start at just verse 33.
As I live, said Yah, Elohim, surely with a mighty hand, with a stretched out arm, and with fury poured out, will I rule over you.
And see, Yah is letting you know that He gonna what? Rule over us, right? Because see, Yah is what? Our king. He's our what? Judge. And he's our lawgiver, right? And He gonna want to be the one that saves us, not nobody else. Yah gonna be the one that saves us. Go ahead.
And I will bring you out from the people and will gather you out of the countries wherein ye are scattered, with a mighty hand, and with a stretched out arm, and with fury poured out.
And the cradle. And how did we come out of Egypt? With a mighty hand and a stretched out arm. The cradle letting us know He's gonna do the same thing again once He delivers us out of this captivity, right? So we ain't coming out just like, oh, you just gonna leave and it ain't gonna be nothing to be talked about. It's gonna be something to be talked about. People are gonna be talking about this second or this us leaving this captivity thousands of years after that, ain't it? He gonna get the same glory. And you think the Creator gonna give His glory to anybody else? You think the Creator gonna allow anybody else to receive the glory of us leaving this captivity? He gonna get all the glory because the Creator says what? He don't share His glory with anybody. Right? He said, I'm Yah. He let you know that He is the Creator. I'm Yah. And He don't share His glory with anybody. And He don't give His praise to graven images. Nor His praise to graven images. Alright.
And I will bring you into the wilderness of the people, and there will I plead with you face to face.
And how merciful is that? The Creator said He gonna plead with us, right? Now, that's just righteous. That's just only right. That the Creator gonna give everybody a chance to say what? Either you gonna go this way, or you gonna choose life, or you gonna choose death. He gonna give all our people a chance.
Sure ain't gonna leave you living out there with us other people.
He gonna do what?
He ain't gonna let you living out there when he purge you out.
So I got a question. So when He conversation, or when is he, when they say, he pleads with you face to face, what exactly does that mean?
Well, when you look at 13, he can say, as I pleaded with your fathers in the wilderness of the land, Egypt, so will I plead with you, says Yah. So like, he's basically saying that, either you're going to choose my way, or you're going to choose the righteous way, or you're going to choose, death. He's going to give you a chance to turn from your iniquities and your sins.
I thought that pleading was past judgment. That's why the record was going to be kicked out.
He gonna be the judgment, but he gonna give us a chance to like he did the children of Israel.
All right, what he said, so I don't know what it is, he gonna judge between the fat cow and the lean cow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's also during the time he brings us out.
But yeah, it'll be judgment, but also, he giving you a chance to turn.
Yeah.
And then, then you pass that judgment. Yeah, get that judgment then. Because it's going to be some of us that, just know this law that was not going to make it, right?
Yes.
And there's going to be some folks that would make it, that may not, that you might say, I didn't think they were going to make it.
So you don't think that'll be a day, will it be too late to turn?
What?
This judgment day.
You don't think it'll be too late to turn?
I think we done, gave you your judgment.
Well, when he brings us all out, that's where he gonna bring all Israel out, even the ones that don't know, he gonna bring them out, ain't he? Well, they got,
Yeah, I ain't saying that or whatever, but I'm saying, he's saying turn, I'm saying, when he give your judgment, it ain't gonna be too late to turn.
well, he
That's
gonna
what I'm
plead
asking.
first, man.
I'm thinking, I'm looking at him pleading. I'll go back and I'll meditate on it a little more.
Come I understand is when he bring us out in the wilderness, he don't like Moses did, showed them, and the Most High showed them the wonder of him, and they didn't have no doubt that the Most High was the true and the living creator, but they still rebel. And that's what I think we're gonna do to the children of it. Us when we go back, show us his righteous, cause a lot of us don't know the Most High goodness and righteous. Cause a lot of people are hanging on JC and stuff, they think they absolutely right, but they got to be shown that he is not their creator.
And also too, you gotta think about, you had people that went out and they, even after they seen all that the Creator did, they still rebelled, didn't they? And those gonna be the ones that's gonna be purged. They're gonna be that he gonna remove.
He consumed them in the wilderness.
Exactly.
40 years he consumed them.
Them gonna be the ones that he gonna purge out. The ones that, like I say, once they seen all that and they know that and they see that he is the true and living Elohim,
Yeah.
they gonna be the ones that's purged out.
And 40 years, you don't know who your creator is.
Oh, they knew.
They
you know
been
what I'm
on
saying?
saying,
They
they
already
rebelled.
knew, but they never gonna go in the land nowhere. That was their punishment. They gonna
Because they kept rebelling,
Yeah, that's what I'm
kept
saying.
rebelling, kept rebelling.
Yeah, they knew.
And like I said, I'll look over a little more. I never really looked at it as being, it's gonna be a judgment, but I didn't look at that plead as being exactly just judgment. I always looked at,
That's what I'm saying. I always, I thought that it was judgment, not that the Most High don't, plead with us, cause he don't have to plead with us.
well, he don't have to, but I think that's part of his mercy. That he actually giving it, he asking you, basically you to basically to make your case or whatever about things you've done.
That's just like women, mothers and fathers plead with their children, keep on showing them you going in the wrong direction. You going, and then they just keep on rebelling. Then it's gonna come a time that the pleading is, I done gave up on it. I'm letting you fall in what you wanna fall into. And that's what I think the Most High gonna do to us in the world.
Yeah. Like I said, I run it by MOREH too to see what he can get his opinion on, but I always looked at it as just him kind of basically giving you a chance to still giving you, basically it's your last chance. You know, you got to get right before you go now. But there's some like out there that just don't know. You know, the lost sheep, they don't know. You know, he giving you a chance to take the accept y'all or not. Now the ones that know, you know, he may not, that judgment already probably be passed upon them. They know right from wrong or know the law, y'all.
So we don't need to just bring Saul out, he just destroy the wicked over him, just bring the righteous one that's already righteous out.
But he giving us a chance when you bring everybody out.
But you don't think that's why he gonna send Elijah, so we can get right before this day?
Well, like I said, I'll meditate on a little more. I will meditate on it more. Like I said, I also get with MOREH too, and see what his opinion on it as well. I just really just hadn't looked at it that way. I would look at it because the Creator was gonna bring all of us out. You know, of course, he's gonna, you know, and it's actually like I said, some that don't know. And like I said, you have to look at it. I guess you have to know the order of everything too as well. Even when you brought up Elijah, you have to know the order of everything and know how everything's gonna happen as far as the prophecy and things like that too. So that plays a big role in it as well. But we'll look at it some more, examine it some more.
Cause I wanna read Isaiah 66 and 16.
Okay. Are your finger on 35? I think we read. Oh, was it 35?
Oh, well, we get these.
Yeah, let's finish this and then we'll go back to it. Go ahead. 36. Ezekiel, the 20th chapter and verse 36.
Like as I pleaded with your fathers in the wilderness of the land of Egypt, so will I plead with you, said Yahweh King. And I will cause you to pass under the rod, and I will bring you into the bond of the covenant. And I will purge out from among you the rebels and them that transgress against me. I will bring them forth out of the countries where they sojourn. They shall not enter into the land of Israel. Ye shall know that I am Yah.
So he's saying, I'm still going to bring everybody out, you know, but they just won't go into the land. You know, the ones that's going to continue to transgress against him, that's not going to keep his law, they just not going to make it.
And that verse just got you saying, you gonna know I'm him.
You're going to know that I'm Yah. So you ain't going to really have no choice. You ain't going to have no excuse now to serve somebody else, but you're going to know that I'm the Creator. But of course, you know, still gonna be some people that still gonna want to hang on the cross,
Yeah.
just like they still want to hang on the calf and things like that.
Yeah.
But those are gonna be the ones that's gonna be what, purged out. Isaiah 66 chapter. 66. Isaiah. Shabbat shalom. You said 16? But
Yeah, we read 15.
yeah,
and 16.
read 15 with.
For behold, Yah will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
So the Creator would know that the day of Yah is going to be what? It's going to be terrible, right? He said, for behold, Yah will what? Come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with what? Flames of fire.
For by fire and by his sword will Yah plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yah shall be many.
And this here is I will agree that this is, you know, judging here. He's judging all flesh here, and that's why he's letting you know. That's why it's the slain of Yah going to be what many, because he was passing judgment on them. We'll have to go back and like I said. And I'm not saying that this in Ezekiel 20 is not meaning judge either, but I still think just because of the way the things are happening, because how the people going to come out, because everybody's going to come out, that it's still talking about that he's going to still try to give everybody, you know, a chance to, well, something, not everybody, but a lot of people a chance to turn from their evil ways. And reason and some of my thought of that is because you're going to have some that's going to what, not know.
Be willing to.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of people today are turned, if they really, truly knew who the Most High is. They've been taught that we as a people had been taught who the Most High really is, and I think we blessed to see that eye who the Most High is. And then while we as a people could see it, because we sought Him and we come and some people think that's what they is. That's sicking Him. But you have the same old every day. Ain't nothing changed, ain't nothing new, ain't nothing. That should tell you right there that it's something wrong with that picture. Because we supposed to be led to the Most High, not stay in one place and just sit there and say this it.
Go ahead.
We're not supposed to just accept what somebody handed us. The scripture says, seek and ye shall find. So we supposed to seek for the Most High. All through the scriptures we tell you to seek for Him. And you're not gonna just find, you're not gonna just drop out of the sky somewhere into your lap, so to speak. You know, you got to want it, you got to seek for it. And, you know, to be able to receive it. And you will find the Most High and know His word and understand His ways.
Hallelujah. I also can read verse 17, because it says, "For by fire and by sword will Yah plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many." And then some of these slain are going to be, it's going to be some of these people in verse 17. Go ahead. Still there? Verse Ezekiel.
Oh, you telling me to keep reading?
Yeah. Read 17 with.
I'm sorry.
So these are going to be these are going to be the people that's going to be what, slain of Yah. And this is some of the reasons they'll be slain of Yah.
Yeah.
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, said Yah.
So all the people that's going to what, eat all the abominations that the Creator told us not to eat, they're going to be some of the ones that's going to what? Be other slain of Yah.
Because anybody go to any setting of teaching, they know we don't supposed to eat pork and this abundant stuff. They know that. But they want to say JC came and did away with all of that. The Most High would have never put this here if He was going to let somebody come and do away with it.
And Creator's law what, stand forever, don't it?
Stand forever.
So can't nobody come and do away with anything that the Creator did. Because see, Yah says what? In the book of Malachi, He said what? He changed not, right? So therefore, that's why you son Jacob are what? Not consumed. So,
And then that won't be fair to the people of old if they're going to send a man here to die for our sin. That won't be fair to Abraham now. They would want him to be there so they could take on his ways and not die.
because the Creator let us know that, every man, dies for his own sin. The sons don't die for the sin of the father, right?
That's right.
Everyone died for what? Their own sin. The father is for the sin of the son. Well, everybody is held accountable for their own sin.
And the book tell you at least 4 times prophets witness that David gonna be our king, and then they still saying JC gonna be our king. Most times told us not one time JC gonna be our king, but he done told us over and over David gonna be it.
Not only that, he don't even mention the name of the Christ of the New Testament. Because if he did, if this person was going to be so vital to our salvation and was going to be such an influential piece, in our life and in our, just influential with us, why didn't we hear the Creator speak of His name?
We should have, like we did David.
Creator let you know, everybody that the Creator, has put significance on, He mentioned that name. Whether it was a heathen or not, the Creator still will let you know that this person was going to do this. Whether it was Cyrus, he know that he was going to this person was going to do this. He even called him his anointing.
That's right.
But you will see, but you won't see you won't find where it says the Christ of the New Testament.
Was anointed.
Or Yahshua.
Not by y'all.
Hallelujah. Any other comments?
I would like to finish that verse in Psalm 1.
Let's turn back to Psalm 1 and let's finish this, and then we're going to close after it, unless anybody has any comments.
We know where we start in 2.
Psalms, the first chapter. and verse 6.
For y'all know the ways of the righteous, but the way of the way of the wicked shall perish.
See, y'all know the way of the righteous. Because see, what? Y'all know your heart, right? See, not y'all know the heart of man, right? Why you think that David didn't perish? They said, but the way of the wicked shall perish, right? Well, why David didn't perish? Because David was righteous. Y'all knew his heart, right? And y'all knew that David just made a mistake. He knew he wasn't a wicked man. He just made a mistake. So that's why David what? That's why even David was going to even be raised up. You know? Because if David was so wicked, they wouldn't. You think the credit would have raised him up? But David just made a mistake. And that's why the Creator even tell us, you know, and he even tell you to what? Go after the what? Walk in the ways of what? Your father David did.
Yeah.
You think he's going to tell you to walk in the ways of a wicked man? An unrighteous man? Would that be righteous of y'all to tell you to follow after an unrighteous man?
All the sons had to live up today.
Everybody.
Man, one of them.
For y'all knoweth the way of the righteous. See, y'all know the way of the righteous. Because he know what? He look on the heart. So us men, but we look on the outside. We go by what we think is right and what we think is wrong. Well, see, y'all know the heart. He would try to reign. Turn to Jeremiah the 17th chapter. And we're going to, I know I said it was the last one, but Jeremiah 17 and verse 10, and I'll read it. It says, I, Yah, search the heart. Which means Yah, he know your deepest and your deepest thoughts, don't he?
That's right.
He know what you will and what you won't do right.
That's right.
He said, I search the heart. I try to reign. I even prove you. I even put things before you to see what you're going to do. Because I try you. I try your reins. Even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of what? His doing. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Almighty Yah.
Praise God.
Yah is righteous. Yah is holy. Hallelujah.
We are the people. There's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind. We're gonna sing and be happy. We're gonna shine.